What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another rig showcase. In this video we have some amazing boards to show you, so make sure you stick around till the end. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like this video, and let's jump straight into this video. This first rig is from Hive. He made a rig out of Raspberry Pi Zero's W2 and some Arduino Nanos as clones on it. I know he said some Arduinos, but he has 20 of them. This is a lot. I have no clue what this amount makes, as in ducos per day, but I would assume it would be a lot. As you can see, he can close the box up and only has one power supply to the Raspberry Pi. On his LCD screen, he shows the time and date, also the amount of duco that he gets and the XMR. Overall, this is just an amazing rig, really smart to put it into a box, and I'll definitely give this rig an 8.5 out of 10. The next rig is from Gary Cave, one of my moderators in my Discord channel. As you can see, Gary uses 9 ESP01S modules and he uses a USB A1 brick. He also added decoupling capacitors to help stabilize the current peaks during Wi-Fi data transfers. All in all, it's fair to say that I think he soldered all these boards himself and he made this all by hand, which I admire a lot, because it's really hard to solder all these pins with that much accuracy. I have absolutely no clue how many ducos this makes a day, but you guys can try to figure out yourself with 9 ESP01S modules. I would like to see something exterior to this board, like maybe a case or put them in a tower design. I don't know if that's possible with the board on the bottom, but just something to just not have it laying around, but that doesn't take away the fact on how amazing this is put together. So with that being said, I'll give this rig a 7.5 out of 10. The next rig is from MDS Medes, and this is a very simple rig that anyone can make if you're new to Duinocoin. He uses 4 Arduino Nanos and 1 ESP8266 as a host, and he also made his own PCB. I have no clue how he made his own PCB, but I think it's amazing that he built this by himself and also added the Duinocoin logo with the amount of boards that are available on this PCB and the amount of hash rate that this board can take maximum. I think this is amazing. He should definitely consider building more and maybe selling them on the Duinocoin webshop. I'm pretty sure Revox would totally dig selling this type of boards on the website. So he did a very good job, and I'll definitely give this rig an 8 out of 10. The next rig is from Toto. He only sent me a 6-second video, so there's not much to tell about this rig. I'm gonna assume a lot of things, but let's just take a look. This is the video Toto sent me. It seems to be the Wi-Fi modules of the ESP8266. So I would assume these are 8266s or maybe ESP01s. But as you can see, there's a lot of them, a lot of cables coming in and going out. A huge battery pack on the left side of this rig, but overall it looks really clean. It's well put together, it works perfectly for what I can see, and I believe on the left with the red letters he can also show how many amp his battery is putting out. I'm not sure if it shows amp or voltage or whatever, but that's just my guess. So Toto, if you watch this video, please let me know in the comments, what is your rig, what boards do you have, how many boards do you have, and maybe even how many duco you make a day with this rig. With that being said, I'll give this rig a 7.5 out of 10. The next rig is from G Sharp, where he printed his entire case for his rig. On his rig, he has a Pi Zero W that's running 7 nanos from a USB hub. The orange and gray where these boards are stated in is completely 3D printed. I'm not sure if you can see that on YouTube, but this is completely 3D printed and has an amazing design to it. I really like that these boards are like in a tower design, but not the usual tower design. The only thing that I can think of that I would change on this rig is I would maybe design an extra part for this rig, which you can clamp onto the side so the black cables wouldn't be that visible. He also showed a picture on the other side of the board where you can see the Pi0W. This basically runs the entire board and the nanos combined. He also integrated the USB hub into his rig. This is just an amazing rig. It's very creative to print your own stand for these boards. And that's why I'm gonna give you a 9 out of 10. Great job, dude. The next rig is from Duino-Coin. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. And be aware, this rig, like mine, has a lot of blue in it. Let's take a look. So what we're looking at here are 24 Athenes 85S connected to a Pi02W. These are connected through two I2C buses. As you can see on the bottom where the power supply comes in, I'm gonna assume that he also made his own PCB board, which is pretty sick. I really like when people put in effort to show that they're actually mining Duinocoin and creating these amazing rigs. I also see he installed fans for his Pi0. I have no clue if these rigs get really hot or not, but since he built it, I'm gonna assume that it's necessary. I don't know if the power supply in the back is necessary for this rig or that it's just there. And from another angle, we can see that his PietoC is made by Fun Designs. I don't know if it's that himself or he bought it. It just looks really cool. Also with the Duinocoin logo on the left. Overall, it's just a really clean, simple design. Well put together. And it does the job perfectly. And with that being said, I'll give this rig an 8 out of 10. The next rig is from Siberia. No, not the country, but the Duinocoin miner. And he has made something amazing. Check it out. Siberia has made a mining watch for Duinocoin. It is an M5 stack stick plus watch kit. Without technical terms, if you want a really simple explanation of what it is, it's basically an IKEA watch you can buy for yourself. This means that you get this watch in parts and you put it together yourself. Now it's really easy to code these type of watches, and it's also amazing that he can add an ESP32 next to it. The only thing that this board needs more is Wi-Fi from his phone, so maybe a hotspot or anything, and then he can just walk around everywhere mining Duinocoin. On the screen it also shows the date and the amount of power that it uses. I would like to see on this watch how many Ducos I've made that day, because that would be an amazing stat to see on your wrist. So it's basically an M5 stack watch kit and an ESP32 dual core next to it in the same case, and it's just an amazing clever idea. I really like this one. And Siberia, if you see this video, please in the comments show everyone the link where they can buy these type of kits to build one themselves. I'm sure a lot of people are interested on where you can buy this watch. So guys, that's the video for today. I hope you guys really liked every board that I've shown you. And the thing is, on my Discord channel, you can send a picture of your own rig to me to be maybe featured in an upcoming rig showcase. I also know there's a lot of other people that also have sent me their rigs, but I can't include every single board in these videos because it would just take too much time and nobody wants to watch a video of half an hour long. So that's why I keep it short and simple. I usually cover 6 to 7 boards per video, and if your board isn't in this video, make sure you watch next month's video because I'm pretty sure your rig would come eventually. I just follow a list of all these boards. I won't skip one board at all. It just takes until next month until I cover your rig probably. But make sure to join the Discord. It will help me out a ton if you guys keep sending rigs, because I really enjoy making these videos. And as I can see on the stats on YouTube, you guys enjoy them as well. So with that being said, I'll thank you all for watching this video and I'll see you guys next week. Ciao.